Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we have an exciting new project to go over. They're doing a pre-sale. It has already raised $72,000 and kicked off relatively recently. If you do want to invest in the pre-sale, use my referral link at the top of the video description here. And this project meets at the intersection of two huge industries. One of the industries, despite being highly profitable, has always faced hiccups just due to the nature of that industry. In this project, it aims to solve those hiccups. Now, I mentioned a pre-sale, so you always want to know about the team. The team of this project is fully doxed. Not only that, they've appeared in multiple Twitter spaces and sound very savvy. So without further ado, it's a promotional project. It is called NUDIX, N-U-D-I-X. We'll go over the details of the pre-sale later. It is in stage one, raised $72,000 as mentioned. So NUDIX is the first Web3 playground for adult gaming. So the two industries, it combines, if you couldn't figure it out by now, gaming and the adult industry. And there hasn't really been a crypto project that has combined both of those. There's been a bunch, obviously, in each industry separately, but this is sort of a first mover, NUDIX, in an adult gaming project that combines both industries, and they're both huge sectors. The global gaming, the gaming market, for example, that is a $300 billion industry expected to grow to $600 billion by 2030. So everyone knows that that's a huge industry, but the adult industry, you might not know just how big it is. So OnlyFans, that company, they have an $8 billion valuation. But even more impressive than that, they generated $30.95 million in net revenue per employee. That is more than the net revenue per employee than Apple, Google, and Microsoft combined. And that is by a long shot. Microsoft's net revenue, for example, is only 1.1 million net revenue per employee. That is 30 times less than OF. And Microsoft has 228,000 employees worldwide. Guess how many OnlyFans has? Only 42 as of 2023. It is just a lean, efficient, good business model. And let's dive a little more into what this NUDIX platform is exactly. So they bring on themselves as the first premium indie adult gaming platform. Then they're not making their own games. They're acting as a distribution platform for other adult computer games, combined with a crowd investing strategy, which will tackle the unique challenges faced by the adult industry. So this platform caters to both gamers and developers. If you are a gamer, you can scroll through all their fun games. They will be play-to-earn games. You can earn sweet rewards through blockchain immersed systems. There'll also be a bunch of tradable NFTs, in-game assets, characters, skins, etc. And then for developers, same thing. When the players play, so it's play to earn for them, but then you get an automatic cut from every lust-fueled transaction. NPCs, outfits, even steamy scenes, those can be used as tradable outfits. And you can also get funding for your own game that you want to build, your own project. That's the crowd investing part of this platform. And more about the crowd investing part of the platform. So if you're a gamer and not a developer, then you can in turn invest in some of the games and earn a share of the profits. It's low risk. Funds will be locked in smart contracts and released upon that specific game reaching certain milestones. And then you can also track the progress of the in-game NFTs, what's going on with them via the blockchain. Now, to play the games, you can either rent or buy them. So you can do that with either crypto or fiat. And then soulbound tokens will verify ownership, access, and age, since, it is adult content. And there will be exclusive collectible NFTs and bonus content. And you can stake your tokens. So obviously, if you invest in the pre-sale, you'll get NUDIX tokens. Additionally, if you just win tokens in the game, you will get NUDIX tokens. You can stake them. The longer your hold period, the higher your multiple, your return will be. That is pretty standard. You can also access premium features for only stakers. If you're not staking them, some of the features you can't access. Now, there will be a 5% platform fee to fund a safety net pool. And then if a certain game fails that you've already paid for, then there will be refunds. Now, the project does have a very comprehensive white paper right here with tons of different sections. I'm going to link it at the bottom. Definitely check it out. I've kind of summarized a little bit of that in this video. Now let's dive into the pre-sale. Here it is. So as mentioned, it kicked off a few weeks ago. We are still in stage one. The price is 0.000625. The price will go up with each corresponding stage. They've raised $72,000 so far. For this stage, there will be a $100,000 cap, and then the total raise across all the rounds will be $500,000. That is what they are aiming for. And then the pre-sale tokens, it will be capped at 8% of the total token supply. So if they meet their fundraising goal, $500,000, then the pre-sale pre-sale will be 8% of the total token supply. The NUDIX token will be on the BNB network. Just connect your wallet if you want to participate, and you can invest any amount of money in the pre-sale. But NUDIX is doing something cool with this tier system. Depending on how much you invest in the pre-sale, you get access to certain features and other benefits. If you invest $34 in the pre-sale, you get 10% off your first 3 games on the platform. If you invest $69 in the pre-sale, you get 10% off the first 3 games plus a free copy of NUDIX's own high-end indie title. So it looks like NUDIX actually is doing their own sort of independent game as well, in addition to being a distribution platform for other games. If you invest $256, you're in tier 3. You get VIP testing access plus a 5% token bonus. $420, you're in tier 4. You get everything in Challenger in this stage right here, plus exclusive digital trophy in your profile. $2,500, you're in the patron stage. $5,000, you're in the visionary stage. You get a 15% token bonus and revenue share. $10,000, you're in tier 7 legend stage. You get 20% token bonus plus the VIP testing access. And then NUDIX also has a really cool referral system. You can create your own referral link the way I have done. You do it after you participate in the pre-sale. Up here, there will be an option, create ref link. So the way it works is for any amount of money that somebody invests in the pre-sale using your referral link, you get 5% of that in NUDIX token bonus. So if somebody invests $1,000 in the pre-sale using your link, you get a $50 NUDIX token bonus. And additionally, you can apply your referral token bonus money to the tier system here. So for example, if you get $256 across all your referrals, that's your bonus money, then you can apply that to tier 3 and get 5% token bonus. You can get 10% off your first 3 games, all that sort of stuff. If you get $5,000 in total referral money, then you can apply it to tier 6 and get revenue sharing, everything in stage 5, 50% token bonus, etc. Now I'm going to actually throw some money in the NUDIX pre-sale myself because I am bullish on the project and also to show you how to do it. So you're going to click connect wallet in the top right, obviously. Then you can connect a bunch of these wallets. I'm going to do MetaMask. So you want to connect to the Binance Smart Chain wallet within there. Go to permissions. Okay, I'm going to edit for the network. So I'm going to just give it BSC permissions right here. Okay, update, connect. Now this has connected me. Confirm, that all looks good, etc. Okay, now close out of this. Now I'm going to throw in $150 right there, 150, etc., 150 USDT. So that will give me 24,000 NUDIX. I am going to click buy now. That's it. That looks good. Confirm, less than 1 cent fees. And right here, you see my 24,000 NUDIX tokens, exactly as expected. And then in the purchase history, you see $150 worth. There's a transaction hash with the timestamp. So my purchase is complete. Scroll down to the roadmap section. So we are at the end of Q2 right now. We're right on schedule with the pre-sale having just kicked off and the tokenomics, white paper being written, website launch, other docs, platform concept development. Q3, it will just be more marketing, more platform collaborations and partnerships, etc. Web3 integration. I assume they'll do some appearances on more Twitter spaces. Q4 is the big ones. This will be the platform public launch, the gaming platform, their mainnet launch. It will be in Q4, and the NUDIX TGE and exchange listings will also be in Q4. So this isn't one of those pre-sales that goes on and on forever. They got a clear-cut schedule within the next 4 or 5 months, it appears. That is what they're aiming for. They might also do a little IDO public sale right before TGE at less favorable prices. So right now, as mentioned, current price 0.000625. The listing price is going to be 0.069. So huge discount right now versus then. The token will be on BNB, as mentioned, with a total supply of 1 billion NUDIX tokens. Here's the tokenomics, pretty straightforward. And now here is the team, fully doxed as mentioned. You can check out their LinkedIn profiles if you would like. They're from Cyprus, Thailand, very impressive gaming backgrounds. This guy's got a general entrepreneurship background within the gaming space. This guy, Andrew, he is the technical the programmer guy, the game engineer, designer, whatever you want to call it. And then Artem, he is the Web3 advisor. He's like the crypto connection. And then as mentioned, the team spoke on a Twitter space a few days ago. They actually spoke on it. They didn't just appear on it silently. They sounded great. They talked talked about the platform, you know, what the roadmap is going to be, more details of the pre-sale. They talked about their background, so it's definitely impressive. Give that a listen. They also just opened up a Discord server that could get pretty spicy in there. You might want to check it out. Here's a preview of their game called Tropical Lust. Kind of like that. They did a little giveaway with their AMA, $100 for the top 5 questions. And they're doing something called the Zeely Pleasure Campaign, which is going July 4th to August 3rd. The prize pool will be $1,000 total, split amongst 69 winners. And they've got these kind of good, just sort of long-form posts and articles and just why this project is going to revolutionize the gaming space. And that is it, guys. So if you do invest in the pre-sale, definitely use my referral link at the top of the video description area. And as usual, always do your own due diligence. It goes well beyond the contents of this video. But what do I like about this project? Why am I bullish? Obviously, I like the team's qualifications and how good they sound in the Twitter spaces. I like how we're early. So like you get the lowest possible prices, but we're not so early that it was like just launched today. It's launched about a month ago. So they've already created their Twitter campaign, very organized there. They've spoken on the Twitter spaces. They've already raised $72,000. They've done the audit. So it's already kind of checks a lot of those initial due diligence boxes. And I just like the sector. I like it's adult meets gaming. Those are two sectors I like. I am very bullish on both. So that's it, guys. Drop a comment down below. Hit the like, subscribe if you haven't already. I'll be back later with a new video. Ben Crypto signing out. Catch you later.